We are back inside the club here in Oakland for Game 3 of this series. The first two games split. The last game, Frederik Andersen chased from the net, giving up 3 goals early on in the first period. Shannon Zabados came in, stopped the next 24 shots. Seattle roared back to get within 1, but that was as close as they would come as they dropped Game 2 at home. Now back in Oakland to set up Game 3. We'll see which one of these two teams can break that series tie. The Golden Seals sporting their all-red uniforms here. I'd tell you what that means, but you don't want to know. Devin Dubnyk gets the start in this one. He, of course, the winning goalie of record for the second game when lost the first in overtime. His both goaltenders not sporting the best save percentages so far through 2 games, but they've got to win a piece, and that's all that really matters here in the playoffs. Frederik Andersen will return and get the start for game number 3 as Mark Scheifele and Sidney Crosby line up for the draw. Jamie Benn will carry it in, hands it over back to Crosby. Now Suter takes a shot. It gets whipped over the top of the net. Scheifele sporting the golden helmet as playoff points leader for his team. Goes rink wide to Lyonnais with a shot. Stopped by Dubnyk. The rebound was bouncing around there in front, but it's cleared away. And now it's Jakub Voracek coming in. Voracek to Crosby. Looked up for Ben. It got picked off. Ben worked it back to the point. Now Suter whips it in. It goes behind the net. Scheifele missed it. It comes all the way back to the opposite point for Doughty. And now it's sent right back in. Voracek. Suter gets that stolen. It's PK Subban gets his stick lifted, trying to work its way out of the zone. Patrick Lyonnais up the other way. Lyonnais to the corner, drops it back all the way to the point for Austin Matthews, who was there. He takes a shot and it goes wide. Subban now Clefbaum shot off the skate of Matthews and into the corner. Matthews behind the net. Works it back to the point. Clefbaum rink wide for his partner Subban. Nylander's there in front of Lyonnais and he scores. Patrick Lyonnais opens the scoring off a feed from William Nylander. And the Spitfires have an early 1-0 lead. In this strange universe, home ice alternates, so 1 was in Oakland, 2 was in Seattle, 3 back in Oakland, 4 will be in Seattle. I don't know why, but, you know, they do what they want. That was Patrick Lyonnais' second of this series. And Seattle will control the puck off the draw and bring it right back in. Austin Matthews, he was the only one on his line to get on the ice for that goal. The rest of his line mates will join him here. Up the other way, Nick Ehlers picks that off. And it's sent up the other way. The golden helmet for the Golden Seals is sported by Taylor Hall. Skinner's in. Behind the net. Skinner to the front looking for Matthews. And now there is Taylor Hall with the puck up the left wing side. Hall heads towards the corner. Cuts back. Drops it back for Jeff Carter. Takes the shot. Stopped by Andersen. Rebound is there. It's kicked towards Andersen, who scoops it up and hangs on. Face off inside the Seattle zone to the right of Andersen. It's Sean Monahan and Jeff Carter on it. Monahan pushes it forward, and Adam Larson will come in to win it. They'll break out of their zone. It's Monahan up the middle. Monahan cuts to the corner and just flips it in. Back there forward is Jared Spurgeon. He sends it all the way up. It's Logan Couture on the left side. Couture with some room. Drops it back. Jared Spurgeon. Try to get it in behind the net. Duchesne will meet it back there for Seattle. And now it's sent up the other way. Vladimir Nemesnikov dumps it in. Dubnyk will come out of the net and leave it there. Gustav Nyquist up the right side, looking for some room. Nyquist tries to cut in. Thinks better of it and goes back to the outside. Drops up the point for Spurgeon, who gets taken down, and 3 Golden Seals go down on that hit from Matt Barzal. Poulin back to Barzal now. Back in for Poulin. Barzal with some room. Cuts back, tried to set up Poulin, but it was picked off by Nyquist. Eric Stahl up with it. Eric spins and dumps it into the corner. It's in behind the net for Jeff Carter. Carter looks up front, gets it for Stahl, and that one's whipped wide. Great chance there for Eric Stahl in the slot. And jumping up into the rushes of the defenseman Aaron Ekblad. It's poked off the puck, and it's Nino Niederreiter who will recover it. Now here's Jordan Stahl. Jordan Stahl takes the shot, stopped the rebound there. Niederreiter was charging into Anderson, but he fends off the pressure and hangs on. Taylor Hall, 4 goals in the first 2 games. He leads the team and the league in both departments. Nikolai Ehlers off the draw in his own zone will bring it in. Heads towards the corner. Sends it in front for Matthews. Now back to Ehlers. Pinned to the wall behind the net. Kicks it out for Jeff Skinner. Back to the point now. Brady Shea. One-timer. That's Austin Matthews. And he scores. Austin Matthews. First it was Lyon. Now it's Matthews. And it's 2-0 Seattle. A great one-timer there by Matthews in the high slot, set up by Brady Shea. And not much chance for Dubnyk there. It's not often we see Matthews break out the slap shot, but he used it there to perfection. With a 2-0 lead halfway through the first. Seattle in the driver's seat. You can never count out this high-octane, high-offense team. That is the Oakland Golden Seals. They have the puck in the offensive zone now, but they give it away. And it's Matt Duchesne who will receive a pass and take it the other way. Duchesne heads towards the corner. Cuts back to the point. Shea. His shot through. Hits off his own man in front. And Oakland will find it and bring it the other way. It's Kyle Turris. Turris to the corner. Drops it back to the point. Mark Giordano. He'll flip it in. Now it's Turris again. Turris walking in front. Great save by Anderson. Anderson, after getting pulled in Game 2, has looked sharp so far. Here in the first period of Game 3. Duchesne's pass ends up going straight to Dubnyk. He'll just leave it there for Giordano. Now it's Jonathan Taves for Kyle Turris. Turris in with a shot. Good blocker save. The rebound for Hall. He'll pick it back up. Turris takes the shot again. Good stop by Anderson. PK Subban will skate it out of his zone. Goes across all 3 lines and into the corner. Subban jumping in on the rush here. He'll cut back to his point and drop it off to his partner, Clefbaum. They'll go back and forth trying to find a lane. Subban and Clefbaum switch off, but he gives the puck away, and it's Kyle Turris. 1-on-1 here, forming into a 2-on-1. Turris, Doughty was at the back end. Feeds it towards the net. No one can get a stick on it. And Anderson will scoop it up and hang on. Crosby and Scheifele will be on this draw inside the Seattle zone, and Crosby wins it cleanly. Ben at the far side. In front for Crosby. Couldn't get his pass through, but he recovers the puck and gets it back to Doughty. Suter and Doughty will go back and forth. Doughty's shot. Straight on Anderson, who kicks it away. Lyon strips Suter of the puck. And Lyon, who got the first goal, has a chance here. Partial break for Lyon. Lyon is in and he scores! Patrick Lyon, 5-hole on Devin Dubnyk. And it's 3-0 Spitfires. A great steal by Lyon at the point, getting that away from Ryan Suter. He uses his speed, turns a partial break into a full break. He's 1-on-1 with Dubnyk. And just whips it 5-hole. One of the best shots in hockey belongs to Patrick Lyon. He flicked it there. And not much chance for Dubnyk. That's Lyon's 3rd of the playoffs and 2nd of the game. Matthews scrums the draw at center. And Jeff Skinner will bring it back into the Oakland zone. Centering pass hits off a stick and goes harmlessly to Dubnyk, who will hang on. Matthews and Carter on this draw inside the Oakland zone. Matthews wins it back to Zaitsev. Now Larson along the right side. Zaitsev gets it back. Matthews. He's at the point. He'll switch with Zaitsev. Matthews still skating all around the zone with the puck now. Matthews still on it. Austin Matthews in front of Skinner. Now Larson. Larson walking off the point, takes the shot. That was high up on Dubnyk, and he makes the save. Chance in front, that's Ehlers there. And he couldn't quite get it to the net. Now taking it out the other way, it's Jeff Carter. Carter feeds it into the corner, Couture. Back for Carter. In front, big chance there off the post. A great chance at the side of the net, but he rang it right off the bar. Now back the other way. Skinner with Barzal and Matthews. Matthews just flicking in behind the net, and Doughty will get it back there. Niederreiter. Up with some room, 1-on-2, takes a shot, deflected away by Zaitsev. Larson centering pass in his own end, just about gave that one away. Oakland will recover it in the neutral zone, though, and bring it back in. It's Eric Stahl. Stahl to Suter, jumping in. Doughty's jumping in now. Can't get a shot at the net. Doughty back to the point, misses everybody. And he'll come all the way back down into the Oakland zone. Trying to get reset at center. In the middle of a change as well. Giordano looking up, it's Jordan Stahl. Stahl in with some room, takes a shot, stopped by Anderson. And he'll hang on as we're in the last minute of the first period. Jonathan Toews, Sean Couturier. Toews wins it clean, right back to the point, Giordano. Chance for Hall, great stop there by Anderson. From the corner, takes the shot, gets deflected. Final 10 seconds here, Barzal perhaps with a chance for a rush. In with Marie-Philippe Poulin. Couturier is there as well, Barzal's shot, handled by Dubnyk. And that'll do it for the first period. As the Seattle Spitfires get 2 goals from Patrick Laine, 1 from Austin Matthews. And they'll carry a 3-0 lead into the second period.
Access to team press conferences, practice, or locker room tours is absolutely free. So what are you waiting for? Fay Bank, your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
Oakland actually leading in shots after the first. Anderson turns away all 10, while Seattle scores 3 on 8 against Devan Dubnyk. Getting ready to start the second period here. It's Mark Scheifele and Sidney Crosby to open the period. Crosby wins that one with his feet. And the second period is underway. Suter to the side for Ben with a shot. That one's kicked aside. Subban will get it up to Mark Scheifele. Scheifele's in. Heads towards the corner, takes a shot. Good blocker save. Rebound for Nylander. And a big save there by Devan Dubnyk. His best of the game so far. Clefbaum gave that one away. And now Jamie Benn will take it up. It's 3-on-2. Crosby to Voracek. Great save. The rebound sitting there. Just about headed towards the net. Anderson able to recover in time and reach back and pull it out. Matthews wins that defensive zone draw cleanly. He'll carry it out of the zone now. Drops it for Nikolai Ehlers. Just about lost that one, but recovers it again. Ehlers in, shoots off the bar and in. Nikolai Ehlers. What a shot. Perfectly into the top corner. And Devan Dubnyk has given up his 4th goal of the game. It's 4-0 Spitfires. Not much chance for Dubnyk there, just a perfectly placed shot from Ehlers. In come the Golden Seals now, trying to respond, but now down 4 early in the second. Big shot, and he scores! Just as I finished saying they were down 4, they turned me into a liar. It's 4-1 now off that big point shot from Dougie Hamilton. Just fed that back to the point, and he wasted no time firing that one. It was glove side on Frederick Anderson. And don't look now, but Oakland may have just opened the floodgates. Taves scrums the draw at center, and Hall will get handed off to Giordano, who comes in. Giordano to Dougie Hamilton, now back to Hall. Hall centering it. That one missed its target, and Matthews will carry it up the other way. He's got Skinner with him. Matthews in, shoot, stop, rebound there for Skinner. And that one hit off the pad of Dubnyk. He definitely didn't know where it was, but he made the stop. Now Hall back the other way. Hall shoots, rebound there. It was in behind Anderson for a second, with the defenseman at the side of the net. Able to reach that out. And Anderson covers it up. That was Aaron Ekblad, who was there to save the goal. Face-off win by Oakland. Chance for Nyquist. That one gets deflected. Nemesnikov up for Matt Duchesne. Duchesne is up and flicks it into the corner. Dubnyk will come out of his net but missed the puck. Nemesnikov gets it up the other side. He's taken down by Spurgeon, however. And they'll break it up the other way. Carter, now Couture. Trying to find a way into the zone. Great trap set up there by Seattle. And a giveaway. Nemesnikov gets it back. He'll charge into the zone. Can't get around the defenseman there. That's Spurgeon. And he'll take it the other way. Carter driving through. In. Breakaway chance for Carter. Great save. The rebound is there. But it goes into the corner. Carter, one-timer in front. Still chance for it is Nyquist. And he's stopped again by Anderson. Poulin. Up to Sean Monahan. Monahan to Poulin with a shot. And that's stopped by Dubnyk. Couture. Up for Jared Spurgeon. Now Nino Niederreiter. Niederreiter flicks it at the net. Chance. Rebound is there. Great save by Anderson on Jordan Stahl. Back to the point. Suter and Doughty go back and forth. Now Niederreiter at the point. Doughty. Back to Suter again. Trying to find a shot. Niederreiter does. A lot of traffic in front. Anderson just flailing at that one and kept it out. Poulin back the other way. Adam Larson goes behind the net. Larson centers it. Poulin. Back in front for Scheifele, and that one hits off a body. Barzal recovers it in the corner. Back to the point. Clefbaum looked off the wall looking for Poulin. But Eric Stahl takes it the other way. Sidney Crosby, the big line for Oakland on the ice, takes the shot. Good stop on the block there by Adam Larson. He'll take it all the way up the other way. Larson for Barzal with a shot. Gloved by Dubnyk, who hangs on. Crosby and Scheifele on it. And Crosby able to tie him up just enough for Jamie Benn to come in and win it. Benn to Voracek. Voracek shot deflected out of the air by Benn. And that one almost got on net. Benn tried to work it back to the point, but gave it away. And now Seattle will charge it up the other way. Patrick Lyonen. He's got 2 already. Cycles it in. One-timer chance there for Scheifele, would have hit a body in front. Digging at it is Nylander. He'll get it. He gave it away to Giordano, who will carry it out. Giordano crosses center and flips it in. Anderson will come out. Puts the puck off the glass and up the wall. And now it's Scheifele trying to dance through. A good stick there by the defenseman. Took it away. But Seattle able to recover it in the neutral zone. Scheifele back into the corner. In front for Skinner. He can't get a shot to the net. Now up the other way comes Oakland. It's Taylor Hall. Hall in, shoots, stop, rebound sitting there. But Anderson controls that one and hangs on. Taves scrums it. Hall comes in to win it. Hall to Turris. Now back to Hall. Puck to the corner. Turris can't center, so he goes behind the net. Walks out in front. Great chance there from Turris. And Anderson had to hold on to his post, but also keep the glove up. And that's where Turris shot it, right at that glove side. And Anderson holds on. Now Turris and Matthews again. Another scrum. Hall can't win it this time. Matthews got on that one. Now back the other way it'll come. Ehlers takes it back. Great chance. Suter just about scored it himself there. Dubnyk bailed him out. He'll send it up. And it'll be Taves dumping it in as he crosses center. Skinner wins that battle up the wall. And he'll skate it out the other way. Skinner's shot in the net. Stopped by Dubnyk, who will hang on to that one. Jordan Stahl and Sean Monahan there. Scrummed. It's up in front for Duchesne. And a good stop there by Dubnyk. Eric Stahl in now. Heads towards the corner. Gets checked, but still keeps the puck. Drops it for Jordan. To the point, Spurgeon. Spurgeon and Stahl will go back and forth as they switch places. They switch off again, and Spurgeon comes in. Now Stahl at the side tried to drop it back. It missed the defenseman there. And it'll come all the way back into the open zone. Eric Stahl up the right wing side. Duchesne got a stick on that one. And with the help of Subban, they steal it. Subban to Monahan. Can't get the shot. Spurgeon took that away. He just hands it to Dubnyk, who gives it right back to him. Logan Couture. Now Jeff's Carter. Carter's in. Drops it back at the point. Suter to the side. Couture. Still no shot. Looking for room. Niederreiter. Couture. Carter. Point for Doughty. Now at the side again, Niederreiter. Heading towards the corner, trying to find a lane. Centers it. Couture's shot. Stopped by Anderson. Looked like Oakland might have been looking for the perfect shot there. They got what they thought might have been that perfect shot from the slot from Couture. But Anderson comes strong out of the blue paint to challenge and take that one away. Crosby wins that one at Suter. Back at the point, Doughty. Ben. Back to Doughty, trying to find some room. In front for Voracek. He doesn't take the shot. Crosby. Still passing it all around the zone here is Oakland. Suter trying to walk in. Doughty's there. Passing it in a circle. Big one-timer in front. And that one turned aside by Anderson. Still going all around the zone with the passing there to find the one shot in front. And Anderson was able to take it away. And at the other end, Lyonnais had a good chance in front that Dubnyk is able to respond to and hold on. Crosby wins the defensive zone draw. And Giordano will skate it out and across center. Up to Jamie Benn now. Benn is in. Curls back. Drops at the point for Giordano. Benn and Giordano go back and forth. But the second pass doesn't work, and now Lyonnais is coming up. Lyonnais. Final 10 seconds of the second. Centers it for Nylander. Ends up back at the point. Larson. Now Nylander. Not much time for a shot, and they give it away. Nyquist might have a chance here. Nyquist shoots it. It deflects. Anderson scoops that one up. And that'll do it for the second period. A goal apiece in that period. That doesn't do much to help out Oakland. They still will go into the third, down 3.
You'll receive a coupon for a free burger
Oakland will maintain their shot advantage going into the third. Frederick Anderson stopping 21 of 22 so far. Dubnyk seemed to find his game a bit more in that period. There was 11 shots on him. Didn't have much chance on the one that got by him. Oh. And as the puck drops from the third period, Seattle will start off with the puck. Laine takes a big shot from the point. Easily handled there by Dubnyk. Up the other way they'll come. Centering. Crosby's shot doesn't get to the net. Ends up at the point. Suter can't quite keep it in. And it's offside. Faced off outside the Seattle zone is won by Oakland. So they'll try to find a way in. They have to stay on side there. They do. As Ben charges into the corner. Subban took it away from him though. Now it's back at the point. Doughty was able to keep it in. Nylander stops the line by Suter with a big hit. Laine recovers the loose puck though, and he'll carry it up and out. Laine tried to flip it into the zone. It was blocked. He gets it back. Now Scheifele to the slot there for Nylander. Takes the shot. Doesn't get to the net. Crosby picks up the loose puck and they'll get it out of the zone. Doughty jumping in on the rush. Hands it off to Jamie Benn. Benn heads towards the corner, drops at the point for Doughty. They'll go back and forth. Rink wide now, Ryan Suter gets his stick lifted before he can take the shot. He'll have to recover it back at the point. Suter will swap off with Benn and they take a shot. They got blocked in front by their own teammate. Now it's up the other way for Patrick Laine. At the point, Subban. Shea, Subban again. Rink wide for Shea, who heads towards the corner. Shea now behind the net. Looks up front. Doesn't see an option. And he gets pinned to the wall. That one kicked out. Shea trying to stay on it. Couldn't quite get to it there, and Oakland will clear it out of the zone. Up ice for Taylor Hall. Hall, now Jonathan Taves. Taves, Suter coming in, trying to keep that one alive. And Matthews will pick that up and get it out of the zone. It's Jeff Skinner now. Matthews stretching to stay on side there. It worked. But it's given away just inside the line. Gustav Nyquist has Taves with him. Nyquist heads towards the corner. Centers it for Taves. He doesn't get the stick on it. And Anderson will hang on. Sean Monahan, Jeff Carter on this draw inside the Seattle zone. And Monahan wins the defensive zone draw cleanly. Nemesnikov has some speed. Chance for a break here for Nemesnikov. Takes the shot. Good stop by Dubnyk. Hamilton to Gustav Nyquist. They'll carry it back in. Nyquist spins. Look back to the point. Decides to carry it into the corner instead. Centering pass. Hits off a body. Good chance for Nyquist. And a great save again by Anderson. Nyquist. Stripped of the pocket, comes out to center. We saw in game one all kinds of chances for Nyquist. We see it again here in game three. And still no goals for him. Monahan in front to Nemesnikov all alone. Great chance. Rebound is there. It doesn't get to the net. Now up the other way. 3-on-2. Eric Stahl. Pass off a stick. And Duchesne coming back will take it away. He'll just cross center and flip it in. And it actually ends up going over the glass. And that'll stop play. Face off outside the Oakland zone is won by the Golden Seals. Rink wide to Niederreiter. Niederreiter takes the shot. Good stop by Anderson. Hit him right in the chest. Falls down in front of him and he holds on to the rebound. Stahl and Couturier. Couturier scrums it and wins it. Poulin up the left wing side, coming in. Back to Couturier. Now Barzal with a shot. Rebounded for Couturier. 2 big saves by Devan Dubnyk. Poulin recovers it at the side. Drops it back to the point. Couturier's there for Barzal with a big chance. And that's blocked in front. That was Jared Spurgeon who blocked that. He's able to get it up to Nino Niederreiter now, who brings it back in. Niederreiter threading the needle there through all the defensemen. Lindholm gave it away, and now it's Barzal coming back in. Barzal to Zaitsev jumping up, takes the shot. Good stop. Now Poulin in the corner for Zaitsev. Zaitsev still has it, takes the shot. Turned aside again by Devan Dubnyk. Now up the other way will come Oakland. Heading towards the net is Hall. Turris couldn't get it to him. He has to chase it back into the corner behind the net. Now does get it to Hall. Back for Turris. Hall, one-timer, big chance there. That was Taves. Still at the side, Turris jamming away at it. Anderson was lying on his stomach there for a second and still managed to keep that out. Now Seattle will dump it in. Matthews wins the battle behind the net. Centers it for Ehlers, big chance, great save. And the rebound was there for Matthews, but it got picked off by the defenseman before he could get to it. Hall the other way with the shot. Stopped by Anderson, puck in the corner, ends up back at the point. Hamilton and Giordano now in for Turris. He had some pressure on him, so he just flips it in behind the net. Hall recovers it in the corner. Centering pass, misses Turris, but Giordano comes in with a shot. Rebounded, bouncing around in front. Hall has it. And he'll spin away, drops it back at the point. Giordano, Dougie Hamilton. He's got the only Oakland goal of the game so far. On a final lane in front. Crosby's shot, good stop. The rebound was there. It hits off of Zaitsev and comes right back to Anderson, who hangs on. That was the chance there for Austin Matthews at the side of the net. It was Mark Giordano who was able to pick that away from him before he had a shot at the open cage. Crosby wins that one. And they'll try to get reset up in the offensive zone here. Doughty, rink wide for Suter, now at the side. That was Ben. He got his chance taken away from him. Laine's there, just about gave it away at the side. And out of desperation, just throws it towards the boards. Gave it away, though. Ben cuts in front and he scores. Not sure what Patrick Laine was doing there. He had control of the puck and just threw it off the boards and gave it right away. That set up a play that allowed Jamie Benn to come out of the corner uncontested. And he beats Anderson on the far side. And they're within 2 now. A little over 5 minutes left in the third. And the Golden Seals still have a lot of work to do to come back in this one. Winning the draw will help. And they'll get a chance in the offensive zone here. If they give it away, Nylander picked that one off. He'll carry it across center and back into the zone. Nylander's shot at the net. Goes wide. Gonna break it back out is Suter. He's chased back into his own zone. He'll get the breakout pass up to Carter, though. Carter's pass gets poked away. And they're having trouble getting past the blue line here. They did a great job of clogging up that neutral zone and setting that up is Seattle, but now they've taken a penalty. Doughty got hooked. And we're sending a Spitfire to the box for hooking. It'll be Matt Duchesne who got his stick in there. We're at a little over 3 minutes left. Oakland will have a power play, the first power play of the game for either team, to try to get within 1. Scrum, and a great job by Ekblad there to come in and win that one and send it down the ice on the penalty kill. Dubnyk leaves it for Niederreiter. And they'll come up the other way. It's Crosby to Jamie Benn. Benn for Crosby. Big shot. Stopped by Anderson. Voracek recovers it. At the point, Doughty. Now Niederreiter. Niederreiter's in with a shot that goes up over the top of the net. Comes all the way back at the point. There's no one there covering. And Benn has to chase it back. Benn coming in. Dances around. Ekblad stops him up though. Ends up back at the point. Doughty keeping it in for a second. Still will. Fighting with Nemestikov to do so. And he wins that battle. Crosby centers it in front for Benn. And that one kicked aside. Minute left on the power play. 2:30 left on the third. Takes a shot deflected in front. And Anderson somehow tracked that one down as it got deflected right in front of him. The second power play unit for Oakland will come out now, as Couturier will take the draw for Seattle. He wins it. But Larson just about gave it away to Taylor Hall. Couturier recovers it and goes off the glass and down the ice. In there on it is William Nylander. He'll win that battle. Just about had a shorthanded chance there. But it's given up and sent down the ice by Oakland, who's taking an icing call with 2 minutes to go in the third period. Still some time on the power play, but they'll have to do the work from their own zone now. They win the draw, but Barzal wins the race to the puck. Barzal works it back to the point. They give it away as they try to send it in. Now Taylor Hall will skate it up and out. Jonathan Taves. Kyle Turris in. Brought it back to the point. Suter. Carter spinning around. Takes the shot. Gloved by Anderson, who hangs on. And there's just a couple seconds left on this power play. Face off one. Doughty to Carter with a chance. And that one's kicked away by Anderson. Centering pass again. Just goes through the slot and no one's able to pick it up. Back to 5-on-5. Niederreiter. There goes Dubnyk to the bench. Doughty's shot gets hit off a leg in front. And it's coming back the other way. Poulin will have a chance at the open net. Hands it off to Duchesne. Neither of them are able to get a shot. Back the other way. Final minute of the third. Taves in. Shoots. Blocked. That was Aaron Ekblad who blocked that one. Barzal taken down hard at the blue line. Voracek will bring it right back in. 40 seconds to go. Voracek for Stahl. No shot. Doughty takes one. Great save, Anderson. Rebound comes back to him. And he has to dive and on that one to hang on. A 2-goal lead for Seattle with just over 30 seconds left in the third period. Oakland's net is empty. Seattle wins that draw, but Oakland gets it right back. Benn centering. Big chance there, and Anderson had to be sharp again. By far his best game of the series after getting pulled early in game 2. The Crosby line will stay on the ice, unsurprisingly, for Oakland. Crosby wins it at the point. Hamilton. Spurgeon shot. Stopped by Anderson. Puck ends up in the corner. Subban wins it there. Skinner trying to skate it out. And Matthews to Ehlers at the net. Blocked. Final 10 seconds starting now. Not much hope left for Oakland. Crosby takes the shot. That's stopped by Anderson. They'll need a goal every 2 seconds to pull it off. As Frederik Andersen has been fantastic through this game. And it looks like he's about to help his team steal one on the road here in game number 3. Spurgeon to the side for Doughty. His shot at the net. Rebound fish back at Anderson. And that'll do it. The Seattle Spitfires hold on to their lead. They started up 3-0 after the first. Gave up 1 in the second. And 1 in the third. And that wouldn't be enough for Oakland to crawl back, as Seattle takes game 3 and takes the lead in the series. 2-1, heading back to Seattle for game 4. A 40 save effort from Frederick Anderson. No shots in that third period for Seattle. Anderson, unsurprisingly, the first star. Patrick Lyonnais, 2 goals, earned him the second. Matthews with a goal and an assist, get him the third. As Seattle earns the 2-1 lead in this series.